This is going to be a heartfelt discussion with myself, with you guys, with whatever, but we're going to be talking about NWA TNA. We're going to be talking about TNA Wrestling. We're going to be talking about Impact Wrestling. We're going to be talking about AJ Styles, and I'm going to be talking really, really fast. So make sure you stay tuned, stick through it, and let's go. So if you didn't follow TNA from the beginning, NWA TNA started as a kind of WCW 2.0. Jeff Jarrett said, you know what, we need competition to WWE. He started this promotion, and that's where we got NWA TNA. It was with the National Wrestling Alliance. They actually used the NWA Heavyweight Championship, and it was awesome. It was $10 every Wednesday. You could tune in and watch it. It was great. I actually ordered a bunch of them. When AJ Styles, this guy came around, I heard about him. That's when I tuned in. I was like, wow, there's this awesome guy named AJ Styles. Yes, AJ Styles was in WCW as Air Paris. I didn't know that. I didn't know who Air Paris was. I thought he was kind of cool at the time, but that was when WCW was going down, so I didn't really know anything about him. Then, flash forward, TNA, AJ Styles, and NWA TNA. Now, there was a big feud with him and Jeff Jarrett going on for a while, and it was awesome because Jeff Jarrett was a heel. Everybody was sick of seeing Jeff Jarrett as champion. He was pretty much the Triple H of NWA TNA, and AJ Styles and him had some awesome matches. You always wanted to see AJ Styles win. He never actually did, but when he did beat Jeff Jarrett for the title, it was amazing. I don't know if I mentioned, but AJ Styles was the first X Division champion in NWA TNA. And it is awesome. Now let's flash forward to where we are at today. AJ Styles, all he wanted, this is what he wanted out of his contract. He says, you know what, keep the current contract. I want the same amount of money. TNA comes back and says, we can't do that. It is the dumbest idea I've ever heard. Why would they give up their biggest star? And yes, he should be their biggest star. He should be their John Cena. He should definitely be the John Cena. You should say the name AJ Styles and everybody should know who he is. They had an intriguing storyline with him and he left and it was a storyline, but now he's actually gone. He's actually taking independent bookings, and I actually have a friend who runs an independent show. He's trying to actually book AJ Styles for his independent show, and it's a dumb move. Do I think that WWE is going to swoop in and pick up AJ Styles? I don't think so. I'd love to see them do that, but I don't see it happening. I don't see WWE looking at him. I think that WWE really likes to make their own stars. They have that whole performance center going on now. So I don't think that they're really going to pick up AJ Styles. It would be awesome to see him in WWE, but I don't see it happening. I think that TNA is making a bogus move by getting rid of AJ Styles, letting him go and go back to the independent scene. I know that he's going to go probably to Ring of Honor, maybe Japan, a lot of independent shows, but I think he'll be better off. I think he's kind of like Colt Cabana could be. Just make a living on the independent scene. AJ Styles already has a name. If it was me, I would book him in my main event in a heartbeat because, like I said, AJ Styles should have been the John Cena of TNA Wrestling. I don't know where they went wrong, why they didn't have him as the face of the company. It seems like what they do is they do the exact opposite of WWE. So here's what it goes. If TNA lost a star, WWE wouldn't swoop him up and make him the next big thing. But if WWE loses a star, TNA swoops him up and then they make him the next big thing. Look at Mr. Anderson. Look at Bully Ray. Look at Jeff Hardy. The only guy that's really at the top of the company in a spot where he should be that wasn't a WWE guy, that wasn't a WWE main eventer, is Magnus. And I honestly think that Magnus is awesome, and I think he deserves the TNA World Heavyweight Championship, but that's a discussion for another day. I'm just going to talk about AJ Styles. The blunder that they had in letting him go really should have been the face of the company. He's the best wrestler in the company. He's got one of the most intriguing storylines. All the hardcore TNA fans know who he is, and really they should have pushed him to the moon, made him the star that he should be, have him go over Kurt Angle, have him go over Sting. He did go over Sting, and then Sting came back. Like, where does that logic come in? I understand if Sting's not done wrestling, but don't book a match where it's a retirement match and you put AJ Styles over and then you end up coming back to the company just to wrestle again. See, I don't like it, but Sting's one of those guys who can come in and put over talent, which is fine. I like when Sting comes in and puts over talent, young guys. That's the way you should do it with the legends. But it's just one of those things where AJ Styles should be the face of the company. Instead, he's gone. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts on AJ Styles. Everything that I talked about here in the comment section below. I really want to know what you guys are thinking. Honestly, it saddens me. But if you're a big fan of AJ Styles, look for him in any promotion near your hometown. That's probably going to happen. I think if Ring of Honor has any money and he's smart, they'll pick up AJ Styles as well. Or he'll probably end up in Japan, Mexico, Canada. Who knows? Anyway, guys, hit that like button if you enjoyed this. Tony Pizza Guy, frag out.